actually going to be going inside the camper today and removing, there's a shelf underneath the sink, and it is located directly behind this area here, and it gives us very little space on the backside to do fiberglass work. So we need to get in there, remove that shelving. All right, so this here is the shelving I was talking about, as you can see underneath the sink. I'm gonna work first off with removing all this foam. So now what I'm looking at and trying to figure out is getting this out of here. This piping here is all basically glued together. I cut it along the seam here and I'm able to drop it down or whatever. Getting it past the piping is still gonna be very tricky. So I think that if I go on the inside with the Dremel multi-tool, max tool, I can maybe get in there and cut that. So yeah.
All right, that's actually working pretty good. So now what we're gonna do is change the angle of this cutter here. All right, so now we have it angled a little bit different. We're gonna get in there. I'm just going to work on the outside here a little bit now. We got the little air grinder out. We're going to try to get in there and grind away at this fiberglass.
So I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but I'm pretty sure you can. You can see where I've kind of ground away, cut down through with the Multimax, and then also this belt sander. We're getting close to having it off here. This side here is all kind of loosened up. But...
All right, so we're gonna get back in here and grind some more now.
Got this popped off now, and now we got to get it out of down in this area. So it's gonna be tricky. Thinking if I disconnect the sink here, maybe the pipe will have a little more flex to it. There we go. Yes, it does have a little more flex to it now, but I gotta be careful. Flex in the pipe there. got it out. Thank God. Here's the shelf that was in there. And you can see there was Bondo filler in there. Bondo around there, and then so just to put it back on, won't be too bad. What I'll probably do is just run flexible epoxy across the bottom here. Well, all around instead. Flexible epoxy, and then if I really feel like it, we'll put some fiberglass back on the side, and if we can probably put a strip across the bottom here. All right, so now we got plenty of room to get in here. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is actually get back in here and grind a tiny bit with the belt sander just on the edges. You can see here why removing the shelf under the sink was so important. Even with the shelf removed, I still have very little room, and it's very confined to do the sanding I need to do to prep for fiberglass work. Alright guys, so we got the surface kind of prepped now. We did basically a scuffing with some 80 grit sandpaper, and now what we have to do is give it a good wipe down with some acetone to make sure the surface is nice and clean prior to actually laying fiberglass. So we're gonna get in there and do that. Thanks for watching episode 5 of our DTR Down to Romer series. If you liked the episode, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let us know what you liked and what you didn't like about the video.
In our next episode, we begin reupholstering the camper cushions. We picked up some materials from Joann Fabrics that we think would look really well in the camper.
We also finally start to fiberglass that pesky Kraken that you guys have been so eager to see us fix. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.